Now, just wanted to get on here so I can just talk to y'all and chill out. What's today? Saturday? Hope y'all are up. So I missed y'all. After that whole drama thing, that's out the way now. I'm clearly done with it. But I just wanted to, talk to y'all while I play this game. Dang, already 4 of y'all are watching this. This is crazy. What is up, young Tomo Gaming? Or young, I'm sorry. But what's up? What's up, Deshaun? Long time no see. Okay. What's going on? How is everyone Saturday? Is everyone good? Hold up, let me go to my thing to see Okay. So I am clearly online right now. So I am playing GTA 5. So if you want to watch me play, just let me know, and I'll just live stream right now on MKD Games. That's the only place I can live stream right now. As a matter of fact, let me start live streaming now. Where are my headphones? Okay. I want to talk to you right now. So I might do a draw mission. Just You're so weak. God. I barely hit you, like, doing a big deal with nothing. Excuse me.
Hey, what's up? Sure, I'll send you the details.
So, anyway, guys. So, if you guys want, I can do a smash or pass challenge, or if you want. All right. Here's the deal, guys. If I get to 2K subscribers, I'll do the cinnamon challenge live. So I hope y'all heard that. Alright, so how is everyone today? Y'all good? What's up? I want to say Anais. What's up? So turns out that I will not do the freestyle and rap that I was talking about because I can't rap. I just realized that now. I can't rap. I'm trash. Excuse me. I'm tired. Hey, Savannah. And go to sleep. It's Saturday. You ain't got nowhere to go. What's up, Eugene? Well, bye, Eugene. didn't know you were at Myrtle Beach. Alright, just give me the coke and we'll be on our way. Now, I'll be on my way. Thank you. What is going on? War Doctor and Himalaya. Am I saying it right? Oh, yeah, I didn't know you were at Myrtle Beach. Playing GTA. And Savannah, get some of your friends to watch my live stream. Because it's getting dry over here. So, do that for me. Ooh. Like right now. Like do it now. Invite your friends now. Immediately. Okay. So guys, right now I'm playing GTA, right? But there's a problem with my account, so I can't really live stream on my original channel. So that's why I'm doing it on my gaming channel. So if you want to see me live stream it while I'm playing it, just let me know and I will do that immediately and immaculately. Tired. Alright, so
What you got? Alright, cool.
alright, cool. It's hot. Hold up, let me. Where can I hook up my fan? Sweaty. I think I'm ready to jump out the window. Oh, why I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Great, there's only one person watching this. Bloody ridiculous. Bloody well. Alright. If I... Wait. Alright, so... wants me to do a live story time. I'll be right back. Second thought, let me catch a break on GTA and just watch some YouTube. I know, it's crazy, right? It is done. What's done? Where's the charger to my thing? Where is it? Oh, bloody. I really don't want to drop my computer, please don't. Ah, crap. There we go. Yes. is that gonna do? I can't. Savannah, wouldn't it have been smart to do a post, then everybody would be going to it instead of commenting on one of my pictures? Just saying.
And now to sing you a lullaby my father sung to me. Sleep, 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 sleep. Oh man, they really overdid it tonight.
Late night at Moe's, eh?
No, I'm exhausted from head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. It's the toes that get you, Marge. It's the toes.
What about your own children?
Way ahead of you, Marge. I'm taking all 4 of my kids to the zoo tomorrow.
3?
Yes, we'll be back by 3. Homer has a very tight nap schedule.
Quit talking about that baby.
I was talking about myself in the third person.
Oh.
I wanted you all to be happy together, so I brought you to the zoo where all the animals live in harmony.
Okay, guys, I got your ice creams.
Hey, oh, now Maggie, we don't hurt each other in this family.
Are you nuts? You can't even kiss me goodnight without slicing me with your stubble.
Are you little? I'll give you a good night kiss you'll never forget. You're tired, you...
Mom! Dad, we're missing the giant capybaras of Uruguay.
Okay, I know it'll cheer you kids up. Eating me out, monkey to monkey. I have a soul, and you guys don't.
Dad, Maggie's rolling away. She's heading for Prairie Dog Village. If they get her in their warrens, we'll never see her again.
Look, shiny keys, jingle jangle. Stupid monkey.
That's it, Maggie. Here is the dino wand.
This is the last time you'll see that elevator, baby.
I'm sorry, Homer Jr. You'll occupy an idealized place in my heart that no one can ever quite fill.
Therapy, please. Thank you.
Okay, I gotta impart all my fatherly advice in this one walk. The sky is blue, but nobody really knows why. Don't believe what they tell you. Girls are great and terrible at the same time. Get used to it. And most importantly, oops, we're here. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Sorry, little fella. One day I'll be that guy who comes to your wedding, makes you feel a little weird, and then runs away.
Homer, great news. Chase came back.
Woohoo!
Who's Chase?
Homer Jr.'s father.
Oh my God, is that my son?
You didn't tell me he was a soldier.
You didn't mean you were pregnant.
I didn't want you to marry me because I was pregnant. I wanted you to marry me because I was nagging you.
He likes it if you tickle his toes.
Dude, he's my kid. He likes what I like.
But nurture.
Gretch, I think he's got my calves.
He does, baby, he does.
Can I just say goodbye to him quick?
Sure.
I guess this is it, little guy. The most beautiful words a father can hear. Oh,
Hey, one day you'll have kids of your own.
I do.
Really? Then this is much creepier than I thought. Much. Shouldn't have bet his door if he didn't want to lose it.
Hi, Maggie. If you could talk, I know you'd have a few choice words for me. You want me to take care of your dolly? That's the sweetest thing any baby has ever done for me.
can play like this, or you can play like that. You can share like this, or you can share like that. We eat Airheads bites, bites are where it's at. Airheads bites, play delicious.
What could possibly be better than Ultron or Galactus?
It's so touching to see children grow.
Why, Frieza, of course. Dragon Ball Z brought us some of the greatest villains in anime history, so it's only natural that we want to see how some of our favorite heroes from the Marvel Universe would fare against them in a trial by combat. Check out these 10 Dragon Ball Z villains that would be right at home in the Marvel Universe. If you haven't joined our notification squad yet, you're totally missing out. Click subscribe and be the first to know when new videos come out.
I'm glad you asked that because I wanted to take this time to explain my evil plan.
Androids 17 and 18.
Isn't it wonderful that these humans have so many buildings for us to annihilate?
Sure, they become good guys later in the series. Let's ignore that for just a moment. Androids 17 and 18 were, at the moment they first appeared, the strongest foes any of the Z Warriors had ever faced. And for good reason. They were created with the sole intent of destroying Goku. They possessed all the power of a Saiyan and a sadistic streak to match. While those in the current Dragon Ball Z timeline weren't as bad as those from Trunks' alternative future, they were still pretty evil to begin with. Androids that can fire lasers, move faster than light, and that have a burning desire to rid the world of humans? Wow, that doesn't sound like something the Marvel Universe has seen before at all. Ultron may have better looking cousins he isn't aware of. Of course, Androids 17 and 18 also have human-like personalities that open up the potential for huge amounts of character development and depth. Without that quality, they would be rather flat, two-dimensional characters and not nearly as enjoyable as they are.
Do you know Tien and Piccolo said the same thing right before we destroyed them?
Dabura.
Now for our other friend.
Boring.
Peter Parker is always going to be our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Who are you?
You know who I am. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Nothing will change that for us. However, there have been some others in the Marvel Universe who've donned the red and blue costume. Strap on your web slinger because we're going to dive into the web and see who else has been Spider-Man. If you aren't a subscriber already, take a moment before we start to click CBR's subscription button. Do it once and you're done for life. Kraven the Hunter. One of Spider-Man's earliest enemies in the comic books was Sergei Kravenov. Sergei's skills include being a world-class hunter, famous for taking down dangerous animals with his bare hands.
His memory was in danger as the key to my immortality.
Eventually, this doesn't satisfy his hunting needs. He wants to find a harder, bigger animal to hunt down. So he decides that hunting down and defeating Spider-Man will be the ultimate trophy on his wall. Kraven pursues the web-slinger time and time again, continuously being defeated and becoming increasingly frustrated and depressed with every passing year. This all changes in the storyline Kraven's Last Hunt, wherein Kraven takes down Spider-Man with a coma-inducing drug, buries Peter underground, and then takes his place as Spider-Man. As the real Spider-Man remains unconscious beneath the dirt for 2 long weeks, Kraven's Spider-Man becomes a terrifying creature of the night and brutally beats criminals, trying to prove that he's the better Spider-Man than Peter could ever be. When Parker finally breaks free from being buried alive, Kraven relinquishes the role, feeling that his point has been made, and releases the supervillain Vermin for Spider-Man to pursue. As Spider-Man tracks down Vermin, Kraven shoots himself with a rifle, feeling that his life is now complete. Deadpool. Spider-Man and Deadpool are Marvel's 2 most popular characters of all time. You can check out some of our other videos about the 2 superheroes after you finish this one, of course. Both Peter and Wade are total jokesters. It's no wonder they've had many amusing interactions since they first met. The uber-responsible Peter Parker's disdain for Deadpool's homicidal tendencies contrasts heavily against Wade Wilson's desperate crush on the web-slinger. And the similarity between their costumes is hard not to notice. In fact, on one occasion when Spidey is knocked out, he and Deadpool switch costumes. Or rather, Deadpool takes advantage of the unconscious Spidey and takes his costume. At which point Wilson goes after the chameleon and has fun pretending to be Spider-Man for a while. But perhaps the best Spider-Man Deadpool crossover of all time was years before this, back in Deadpool Volume 1, number 11, wherein Wade and his friend hostage Blind Al are sent back in time to the pages of 1967's Amazing Spider-Man number 47. As Blind Al takes the place of Anna, Deadpool makes use of an image inducer to pretend to be the random guy in May's photo, a guy who just so happens to be Peter Parker. Miguel O'Hara. In a dystopian version of the year 2099, the United States has been overtaken by mega corporations. New York City schools, police forces, crime rings, and media are dominated by a company called Alchemax. Miguel O'Hara is a rebellious and solitary man who works as the head of Alchemax's genetics programs, attempting to create super soldiers. After a subject dies, Miguel tries to resign from the project, but is instead forced to take a drug called Rapture, a drug only sold by Alchemax, turning Miguel into an addict dependent on the company for survival. Miguel attempts to rewrite his DNA to escape from this chemical addiction. Sabotage from a co-worker causes Miguel's genetic code to be rewritten as 50% spider DNA, granting Miguel new spider-like abilities. Miguel clads himself in a Mexican Day of the Dead costume and becomes the Spider-Man of his age, using his newfound powers to take down the Alchemax megacorporation and bring to head Tyler Stone. Sometime after melting of the polar ice caps kills most of humanity, Miguel is sent back in time to the present day, where he becomes stranded. Accepting his new state, Miguel carefully monitors the present-day version of Alchemax, working to improve the present-day world without becoming Spider-Man again, but occasionally being pulled back into the action. May Parker, Spider-Girl. In the comic books, there is a possible alternate future where Mayday Parker is the daughter of Mary Jane and Peter Parker. He retires from being Spider-Man after losing his leg in the ultimate battle against the Green Goblin. Raised in a normal, happy household, May begins to exhibit her father's spider-like powers when she becomes a teenager. When Harry Osborn's son becomes the new Green Goblin and threatens May's family, blaming Peter for the death of his father and grandfather, Mayday dons Ben Reilly's old Spider-Man costume to become Spider-Girl and save the day. Spider-Girl quickly establishes herself as a valuable member of the superhero community. She has the skills of her father with a female outlook on the position. She forms friendships with the Avengers, the Fantastic Five, and more groups. Like her father, Mayday struggles to maintain a balance between her regular high school life and her superheroic activities, though she's helped by the fact that, unlike Peter, she could save her family at the beginning of her vigilante career, and is thus not motivated by the same guilt that drove him. As Spider-Girl, Mayday confronts new versions of many Spider-Man's classic foes. The Space Phantom. The late Dwayne McDuffie's Beyond is a miniseries that drops a wacky variety of mismatches, superheroes, and supervillains onto a planet called Battle World. It is a fun concept that matches up characters you've always wanted to see together but never thought it would happen. In this world, there are a variety of characters that are forced to fight. Some of the characters include Spider-Man, Venom, Medusa, the Wasp, Hank Pym, and Gravity. They are told by a cosmic entity known as the Beyonder that they must slay all their enemies if they can claim their rewards. The first issue then ends with a twist, as Venom wastes no time murdering Spider-Man on the end of his pointed tail. However, the truth is far greater than it appears. As the heroes roam Battle World, Alyosha Kravenov stumbles upon a still-alive Spider-Man who tells him that he needs to kill the others so that he can win the prize. Kravenov immediately smells the deception and takes down Spider, who is then revealed to actually be the Space Phantom, an alien being that can impersonate any single being or object. After more strange reveals, the group eventually makes their way back to Earth. Spider-X. Who can forget the demonic Spider-Man imposter known as Spider-X?
Oh, man.
We're looking at the first proof of life on Mars. I feel you.
The Joker is unquestionably one of the greatest villains in the history of comic books. Unfortunately, though, the character's track record outside the comics hasn't exactly been spotless. With over a dozen major appearances in TV, movies, and video games, the varied interpretations of the Clown Prince of Crime have cast a pretty wide net from amazing to terrible. He is our ultimate guide to every version of the Joker, ranked from worst to best. Scooby-Doo Joker. Despite coming in dead last on our list, the version of the Joker that appeared on the new Scooby-Doo movies isn't unforgivably terrible. He's just flat-out boring, which might be an even bigger problem. Plus, he's a complete failure, as he can't manage to even scare Scooby-Doo, a character defined by being terrified of everything.
Now, Pengy Wengy, watch me lure them into the room of doom.
The only thing that's worth mentioning about him is that he was voiced by veteran comedian actor Larry Storch. And let's be real here, that's only interesting if you're the kind of person who likes to get into some hardcore trivia about the cast of F Troop.
You have to be putting me on.
The New Adventures of Batman Joker. If you want to develop a whole new appreciation for Batman the Animated Series, take some time to head back to 1977 for the new Batman